Welcome back to Vanguard Zero Beyond the Grave. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Jewel Knights, the deck that got insane buffs in Vanguard Zero and got saved basically through some pretty big updates. And of course, we have SSBU Grey coming through with the 4 months, with telling us about the All Mouse strats. Thank you very much. But basically, Jewel Knights got buffed, especially thanks to this card, Miranda. So Miranda used to be on hit, you give plus 3k, and then you, if your whole deck is Jewel Knight slash grade 0 heals, you look at top 3, add 1 to hand. But now you can also call the card that you had to hand. And that's pretty huge. She's now a multi-attacker. She doesn't have to hit either. So she multi-attacks, which is really, really big. And that's what made her really good. On top of that, Evangeline also got buffed. On place, you CB want to call a Jewel Knight, and after she flips the G unit and powers up your board, she also retires one of your opponent's front row rear guards if you have 4 more Jewel Knight rear guards, which is really nice. And if you have 2 or more cards face up in the G zone, then she wipes out your opponent's whole front row instead of 1. So that's also very nice. So basically, huge buffs for this deck, and became a lot better. Yeah, Miranda was xenophobic. I'm so glad she changed. That's right. So yes, that is basically Jewel Knights. That is how the deck works. We're going to be using multi-attack combos with Christine. So Christine basically on place lets you call out a Jewel Knight grade 3, which helps extend your combos a little bit too. And of course, the starter helps to distribute power across the board, which is really nice. And so this is going to be a nice little Ashley deck and fight. Haven't done Jewel Knights in a while. It's time to get back on it. Get back on it and run it down with the Jewel Knights. And of course, bypasses resist, by the way. Oh, does it? It doesn't select? That's interesting. Do you think Buddy Fight would have been more successful if they did something like 0 for it? I don't know. Buddy Fight died to its own design team, honestly. Like, I feel like Buddy Fight was designed into a hole. It kind of like, that's why they're rebooting it in Thai, right? Alright, here we go. It's gonna be, ooh, Link Joker. That's like the one bad matchup. That is actually the one bad matchup. And we're going first too. So we can push, but then if we get our stuff locked, we don't really get to do anything on stride, which isn't great either. It's actually a really nice hand. We just keep it. We just keep it. Yeah, so in Thai, Buddy Fight still exists, and they're basically doing a reboot of it now that they finished all the main content of the game. So it's pretty cool. All right, we ride and pass. So I think we play self-damagers, you know, I guess purely for Ashley, but I guess we can kind of ride it. Yeah, there's people still drawing Buddy Fight fan art and stuff. There's still people like doing tournaments for Buddy Fight in Japan. Pretty cool. Apparently there's like a major tournament happening here later down the line. Oh, crit Messiahs. Uh-oh. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we can just go hard on the push with Sword Me and whatnot. Oh! We checking heals, doesn't matter. Yeah, the stride needs 4 Jewel Knight rears on board for the retire, yeah, so that's why we have to be a little bit careful. I think we can afford to push a little bit, especially with Sword Me's. I feel like Sword Me is a nice card to have. Thinking if I want to call this Evangeline or not. I guess not. With Search Ashley here, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it too, but I don't have enough rears yet. Yeah, we need Ashley Vanguard, so I think what we can do is this grade 2 just needs 4 Jewel Knight rear guards, so we can swing with it and then get the thing off. Alright, no trigger, good. Yeah, we need Ashley for Miranda, so we need to call this out here. We're pushing pretty hard. This will also get buffed, which is huge. We're not going to put this to soul. And then use the effect to... I guess we'll call the reverse. She'll go back to hand afterwards. And this also powers up, so even if they hit a defensive somewhere, this still kind of hits. Okay, but this Sword Me line is not going to hit anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, we still hit over the 24, which is nice. Huge push for a turn too, especially. Nice. We have to ditch 1. We can ditch this. All right, good turn. Pretty good. We can use Miranda next turn as well. I like it. Pretty excellent. Pretty excellent. Good turn, thank you. Yeah, Miranda does only work with Ashley. That is an important thing to note. Alright, let's see. We're gonna ride into the... what was his name again? Metal Layer Messiah. Was that really his name? Metal Layer? Metareya. Or is Metal Layer? Metareya? Otherwise, damn Dual Knight stonks. They are. Metalia? Oh, Metalia, okay. I pronounced it wrong. Alright. It'd be cool if we can like top deck a self damager or something. Just like go to limit break and then start blasting. Would be kind of funny. Funny. But let's see what we get. Oh, sword me. That's pretty good. Oh no, I don't get an Ashley reverse animation. So sad. Alright, I think here... what is the play? I guess just Miranda, Stonks, Metallica Phoenix, that's right, my favorite card. Yeah, we just swing Vanguard to rear, Miranda to Vanguard. And just kind of push with that. Here we go. Heal trigger, doesn't go off, but it's fine. Swing in with this. Ha! Pushed them to 5 already. That's crazy. Give the power there. Miranda loops. Miranda loops. Yeah. Oh, Miranda. Oh my god. We can keep going. We can keep going. We're gonna check a defensive. We can check a defensive, bros! Jesus Christ, this deck is crazy! Self-damager! Let's get it! Oh my god. This is amazing. I've never played such an aggro deck in Zero. This feels awesome. I still hit right. Yeah. 29! PG checked! Yo! That's crazy. Did that just send a heal back? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, this feels great. This feels fantastic. You're at 5, so I don't care about the power-up anymore either. And even if we can't Evangeline next turn, just freaking, like, go into anything. Whew. That's great. Here comes Bath Salts Messiah. Why is it going Bath Salts Messiah, not Integral? I feel like that's like harder to set up. Is he the one that keeps things locked? No, he doesn't. Everything unlocks. The problem with Evangeline is that she needs main phase stuff to be unlocked, so... if he locks even one more of my rears, I'm in... okay, he does. Maybe I just stride Messiah and we just do Miranda? Because he locked my Miranda, so that means she's gonna come back. Luminous could be cool too, yeah, we do play... I thought I played Luminous in this. I have 4 Luminous hopes, so I'm not playing it. What? Let's not do that. True, I'll be in Brave. Or just Ashley Reverse. Ashley Reverse... I guess we could stay on Ashley Reverse, yeah, she retires. Stand trigger. Alright. I'm gonna lock a back row. True, we could just actually reverse. We could theoretically go into Messiah and just dump our hand, do the big dumpy, and just like use this. Oh no, wait, right, I overcalled my freaking Miranda. I forgot. Same blow for the memes. True. Yeah, we could theoretically just. Oh no, that's not good. Oh well, that's gonna come back. I could theoretically just stay on Ashley. He's gonna give me limit break. He's gonna give me a very limit break. I think I do have more Mirandas in deck. Yeah, I still have 2. Uh-oh. Whew, thank god I have PGs in hand. And the heal guard, I guess, that I got from going first. Damn. That was close. That was close. Sheesh. Alright, we go to 4. We get the break of the limits. Breaker of limits. Ultimate break. Dude, who needs stride? Who needs stride when you have Jewel Knights, bro? Alright, what are you gonna find off the top here? Yeah, we can just Miranda loop. I guess the only issue is that, since we have to self-lock this... No, because this is 8k, so it doesn't hit. Right? No, I don't think Miranda works. I don't think Miranda works, bros. I mean, I don't think Ashley Reverse will get the job done, rather. Yeah, the problem is that even if we call off Ashley Reverse, this is an 8k, so I can't even swing into Intercept. Doesn't Miranda work even with Intercepts? No, it's at the end of the battle that she attacked the Vanguard. So we have no way to power up the field. That's the problem. Vanilla Stride? I think we do go for Vanilla Stride here, actually. Maybe we just go into this? Or we can just go into Evangeline anyway. We can go into Evangeline anyway. Yeah, I think we just go into Evangeline anyway. It's not great. We don't get the retire, but we get the call. We get the power up, which also feels important. We don't get the retire, but it's kind of like whatever. Alright, cool. And then we'll activate the other effect. Persona Flip. Cool. Do I think Vanguard's in trouble right now? No, Vanguard's in a great spot. I think if you step away from Twitter discourse for 2 seconds, you will be able to see that too. But if your whole life is built around Twitter, then I have bad news for you, I guess. Oh. Stand trigger coming through clutch right now. Stand trigger coming through clutch right now. Hold up. Hold up. Give me those defensives. Keep giving me the defensives. It's not over yet. Miranda! Go! Come on. Yes. Ashley, go. Ashley, go fight. I wish I checked the stand instead, but Ashley, go fight. Ashley, go fight. Yeah. Yes. Ashley, go fight. Bah. Yes. Nice. Jewel Knight's best deck. Jewel Knight's best deck, baby. Corin-chan for the win. So good. Whoo, damn, now that's an aggro deck. Now that's an aggro deck. That felt good. That felt good. That's the power of the jewels. Man, why does this game have to end already? This was so fun. this was so fun. I want to play this deck more. This was the greatest Jewel Knight deck and fight of all time. You can see now what a high note they left Jewel Knights on in Zero at the very end. Absolutely love it. The Miranda buff, this, you know, she was already one of the best girls. Look how pretty she is. She was also really pretty in her V-Series art too. But man, this has been fun. A very good Jewel Knight deck and fight. And now it's time to get on to some more. But I hope you enjoyed this last look at Jewel Knights in Vanguard Zero. And I hope you come back for more Vanguard Zero videos coming up in the future as well. But otherwise, that's been for me today. Thank you for watching it. Give the video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support the channel otherwise, consider becoming a YouTube channel member or checking out all the stuff in the socials below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.